Hi everyone, so today we're going to be doing our May wrap-up and our June to be read, so we'll just get right into it. So the first book I read this month was Hemlock Grove by Brian McCreevy. This one here, and I give it 3 out of 5 stars. It was alright. Wasn't the best thing I've ever read, but, whatever.
The first book I finished this month was Legend by Marie Lu. I gave it 4 out of 5. It was action-packed. I really liked the voices of the two narrators. They sounded different. It was just really, really good.
And then we both read Safe Haven by Nicholas Sparks. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I thought for what it was good. Like, it was a fast read. There's a bunch of drama going on, and I liked it. And the movie was nowhere near as good as the book, so yeah.
I gave the book 3 out of 5 stars. It was good, but I'm not really too much a romance type of person, and some parts I found were kind of slow, so.
Okay, so then I read This Is Where I Leave by Jonathan Trooper, and I give this one 4 out of 5 as well. I really enjoyed this. It's really eccentric family, although there were some things in it that happened that were kind of major, but they were left unresolved, or like they didn't matter anymore, and that kind of confused me because it was a really big thing. Anyways, but overall I really liked it, so it was good.
The next book that I finished was Ruby Red by Kirsten Year. I gave this a 4 out of 5. I really liked the time travel. I really liked the main character, Gwyneth, and her friend and her family. I did just pick up Sapphire Blue, so I hope to be reading that one soon as well.
So the last book I said in my May TBR was The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. And I gave this one only 3 out of 5 stars because the first half I found to be kind of slow. And I don't know, I just didn't enjoy it as much, but as it went along, I started to like it better. So I picked up the second one in the trilogy, and I'll probably read that fairly soon.
I also tried to read that book once, but I couldn't get into it. I read like 100 pages. Okay, the next book, that was the final book in my Made to Be Read video, was The Sky is Everywhere by Jandy Nelson. I did enjoy this book. Some parts I didn't really like, so I gave it a 3 out of 5. There's some really nice quotes in here that I liked. There was one that I saved because I really liked it, but I don't know. I read better contemporary books.
So the next book I read that I was able to complete was The Hunger Games by Suzanne Collins. I gave this one 4 out of 5. Again, though, like the first part, at least the first half, I was kind of bored. Maybe because I've read it before and I saw the movie. But then as it went along, I liked it better. And I really, really love PETA in the books. Yeah, he's so cute.
The next book that I finished was The Alchemy of Forever by Avery Williams. It's a story about a girl. So when she was 13, she lived in the medieval times, but she died. So the boy that she was with at the time, he got her to be reincarnated. So she keeps going to different bodies every like 10 or so years. And it's the story of how she wants to stop doing that and she wants to die. But it was really good. There's a really big cliffhanger at the end of the book, but the next one's coming out in June, I think. So I would get that from my library because I did like this, but not enough probably to buy the sequel.
And currently, I am reading The Book Thief by Marcus Zuzak, and I have about 110 pages left, so I'm going to finish that tonight, so I'm counting it in my May wrap-up, and so far I really, really do like it. I feel like it'll probably get 5 out of 5 stars, but we'll see what happens in the end.
So the last book I read this month was also my favorite book, and I gave it 5 out of 5 stars, and that's Prodigy by Marie Lu. It was better than Legend. It had way more action. The first little bit was a little slow, but it was still really interesting. And the ending was a major cliffhanger. And, well, not really a cliffhanger. Well, kind of was, but it was shocking, and I really enjoyed it. So I can't wait for Champion, and I think it comes out in November.
And now we're going to quickly do our June to be read. So I'm just showing 4 books for this. I'll probably read maybe 1 or 2 extra, but we'll see if I do or not.
Okay, so the one I'm reading right now, I'm on page 52, is Before I Fall by Lauren Oliver. This is Shannon's book. I'm borrowing it from her, but it's really, really good. I really like it so far, and I like Lauren's writing style, so.
So the first book I plan on reading in June is Mr. Penumbra's 24-Hour Bookstore by Robin Sloan. And I'm really excited to read this. I bought it like last month or 2 months ago, and I've been waiting to read it. I've heard really good things about it, so I'm excited.
The next book that we're both going to be reading for our work book club with our friend from work is Silver Linings Playbook by Matthew Quick. So I had the movie cover,
and I have the cool cover.
I still like this cover though.
I love my cover. It's awesome.
And then we're gonna watch the movie after we read the book with our friend, and she owns the movie. So we're really excited, and I really like Jennifer Lawrence, so I really want to see the movie.
The next one I plan on reading is Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jessie Andrews. I just bought this like a couple days ago, and I heard a lot about it. I know some people on YouTube really like it, so I'm excited to read that. And it's actually the only like YA I chose for this month, but I might read another one anyway. So
the next book that I chose was recommended to me by somebody. So it's The Collector by Victoria Scott. It looks pretty good. I don't really read books about, I think he's a demon or something like that, but it seems interesting, so give it a shot.
Okay, and then the last book I have chose for June is The Wind-Up Bird Chronicle by Haruki Murakami. And it is pretty big. It has like over 600 pages, so who knows, I might not be able to read any more than the 4 I chose because this one is pretty thick, but we'll see. And I'm really excited to read this. On YouTube, Mercy's Bookish Musings, she really likes Haruki Murakami, and yeah, I love her channel, so I decided I'd give it a try. And I also liked some other Japanese authors, so I figured this one would be pretty good as well.
The last book that I've chosen to read for June, I've had it for a really long time, so that's probably one of the only reasons why I'm choosing to read it. And it's historical fiction, which I used to really only read, but it's Secrets of the Tudor Court, The Pleasure Palace by Kate Emerson. So I think I'll be reading this. I'm not 100% sure, but I want to get it off my shelf and say I've read it. Also, if you're wondering about this bird, we're fostering it, and he squawks if he's not with you 24/7, so we didn't want to film the video and have him squawking, because you can hear him from upstairs. So, yeah.
His name is Jon Snow, aka Snow, or just Birdie. I don't know. He's really sweet.
This is him. He's cute. We're probably going to foster him forever.
Maybe. Well, yeah. We'll see what happens. Anyways, so that was our May wrap-up and our June to be read. I'm really excited for the books I'm going to read. And after we film this video, we're going to a used bookstore. So we'll probably be filming a book haul pretty soon. So that is everything, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye.